This is wildlife biologist Eric Orff with my New Hampshire Fish and Wildlife YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the like button, by the way. Listen to that. So here is late May in central New Hampshire. Yesterday I actually did a video about things on the move, animals on the move. Black bears, of course, it's black bear breeding season and they are on the move. But what other animal is on the move this time of year that's not related to its breeding season, really? I mean, it's the moose. I mean, moose breed in October, in the fall. Yes, their activity goes up in October into the fall. But there actually is another spike in movement this time of year, and you know why? The females are pushing out last year's young. So the yearling moose are on the move this time of year. This is when our moose are having their young, and they're driving out last year's young. You got to get on your own, get out of my home range, get out of my territory, and we have wandering moose. So in middle of May into June is wandering moose time in New Hampshire, even here in central and southern New Hampshire. I do remember maybe a couple of decades ago removing one of these yearling moose out of Salem. Right between 93 and I think it was Route 28, a moose actually got kind of cornered into, I think it was the public service lot down there. So I went down and caught this yearling cow moose and came flying up 93 and let her go in Bear Brook State Park right down the road from my house. 10,000 acres of wilderness where I thought this moose could live happily for a while. So I moved this wandering moose from Salem to Bear Brook State Park in Allenstown, and I of course put some big yellow tags in its ears. And you know, the next week a friend of mine stopped by. He was coming down from Hopkinton down 89 and up 93 over here to Epsom. He said the funny thing, so this I moved that moose, I think it was on a Friday afternoon, a lot of traffic as I recall. So Friday afternoon I dropped that moose off in Bear Brook State Park. So the next week when my friend stopped by, he said the funny thing, Saturday morning I was driving to Concord down 89 where you make a big loop and hook onto 93 North. Well, there's a big circular area there that is completely surrounded by 89 and 93. And he said, I saw the strangest thing Saturday morning. There was this moose with these big yellow ear tags in it. So that moose that the afternoon before I had dropped off in the middle of Bear Brook State Park where I thought it'd be well out of harm's way, ended up the next morning at the junction of 89 and 93 in Concord, or Bow, New Hampshire. I think it's Bow right there. So these are wandering moose this time of year. Yes, our yearling moose are on the move. Night and day, you could expect to see one anywhere at any time because they're being pushed out. They're gallivanting around. They don't know what they're doing. They could be hitting one even during the day, where typically you got to watch out at dusk and dawn and through the night for moose. Now they're on the move 24 hours a day, trying to find a place to live after Mom kicked them out. So yeah, this is another peak. And I always also want to mention that the beaver kills go up this time of year for the same reason. Usually it's more into April, but into May that we have the mother beavers pushing out, and they're young that's 2 years old. And you'll see a lot of car kills this time of year too. More often they're going to happen after dark. But so yeah, things are on the move. It's moose active time in New Hampshire right now. So pay attention. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much.